Good morning. Wheelers at large. We're out in the morning. We're going to find some sunrise this morning. We've got coffee with us. And we haven't done this for a long time, so. Still in shorts and t-shirts. Yeehaw! I'm being quiet. My bike's nice and quiet. Has my bike been in the Wheelers at Large mechanics room?
Well, it did last time, yes. It had new wheel bearings and a new chain.
New wheel bearings and a new chain.
Yeah. And a little tweak here and there.
I've been tweaked.
And I've fitted the remote switch for your light. So now you can switch your light up and down from the handlebars.
Remote control light switchingness.
There's Bobby's. Always used to be Bobby's, then it became Debenhams, and now it's Bobby's again. So sort of half open at the moment on about 3 floors, but they've got the terrace restaurant at the top to come, and a few other bits and pieces. Yeah, it's pretty cool actually. As much a destination as it is a shop.
You're squeaking.
I know. That's because they're new pads, they're just bedding in still. So this is Bournemouth Gardens. We don't usually come this way because I don't think you're really supposed to cycle through this bit, but
Empty.
at 5:45 in the morning we thought we'd risk it. Ah look, there's a tidy pile of Beryl scooters and bikes. Oh dear. Actually there's a man on an e-bike with a trailer on the back, and he seems to go round servicing them all and picking them all up and what have you.
They've still got the snowflakes. Thought we were going along seafront. Never mind. We'll do the hill.
Blue lights. Oh, 2. Blimey. We're sat there watching the telly. I did, I'll admit, nod off for about 5 minutes. I've had a hard weekend, but more about that later. But I woke up, and then Julie says to me, should we get up early and go out for a ride in the morning? Yeah, okay. I didn't point out to her that she now starts half an hour earlier than she did in lockdown, and therefore it would be very early. Ninja. Anyway, oh, and he was wearing white, by the way. Still couldn't see him. How's she doing? Ah, going down the inside of me again. So, we're on the search for a sunrise. We think it's going to be about 7:15 officially, which means the light will probably come up about 20 minutes before. However, there's quite a lot of cloud in that direction, so we'll have to see. Go! So this building on the right, during lockdown last year, I suggested it may have been a hospital. Fortunately, somebody with some more reliable information than I went into the comments and said it was a big hotel, and it's actually been converted into flats, and it's actually quite an interesting building inside. All the old features and that are still there.
Oh, it's nice to be out on the bike. Start of a new week. Do you know, it's really cloudy. I don't reckon we're going to see a sunrise. I don't reckon we're going to see a sunrise, you know. It is a bit cloudy. Would you? They're everywhere, aren't they? Foxes.
So I'm on the Tri-Band this morning with the 32mm Gravel King slicks, because we're only going to be on the road. I just chucked some old wheels I found in the shed on it, you know. But questions are being asked by the accounts department. But you know, standard answer. What, these old things? That's funny. I just looked up at one of the patio doors on the first floor that had the curtains open, and you can see an exercise bike with clothes hung from it. Is this drafting or just enjoying the view?
You making my bum look big?
Yeah, I suppose it will do from that angle. The closest thing to the camera.
It is. Mike's got interesting looking wheels. He said, oh yeah, these old things. Yeah, I had them for ages. Actually, I think that's what women say about clothes. He started saying it about bikes. Oh, there's the sea. It's calm as you like.
Yeah, all good. Mash those gears.
The sun is coming up. I don't know if you can see me.
There's a bit of orange there. We might get lucky if we go to Friars Cliff.
Yeah,
We've got plenty of time.
we have. We'll go to Friars Cliff,
Only just gone 6. So.
our usual haunt.
Yes.
Actually, usual. We haven't been there for ages. Road tyres on gravel. Not going to work quite so well. I haven't. I got the live. We came through here once. Mike had knobbly tyres on, and this bloke called out, "That's cheating!" I can only assume he thought that Mike's bike was powered because of the rumble of the tyres on the road. How does it feel then, riding with racing wheels?
They're not very comfortable. That could just be because I'm in a pretty sorry state after the weekend.
Mike found out he's old.
I think cycling has made me soft.
No, working in an office has made you soft. Mike used to work outside in all weathers, all year round. And then he decided to do computer work, which is in an office. He used to have leathery hands, and now his hands are soft, his nails are growing. He doesn't use them as tools very often. He tried to do manual work on Saturday and really struggled. I'm not laughing, really.
Is that really the only fix is to get in a gym and do the things I used to do? And I really don't want to do that. I find gyms really horrible places.
Cue the lights. No. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. Ducking School Lane.
I seem to have developed a click. So look at that. I did convert this back to a road bike, so now I've got the Sonder. No need for two sort of gravel-ish bikes. So the 100mm stem went back on here. The Cincinnati mixed tyres came off. The slicks are back on, and a few other little tweaks, and it's back in road mode. Well, we failed. We're not going to get a sunrise. Too much cloud. But we get a pretty decent ride out of it though.
Well, we're nearly at Friars Cliff. Must admit, I'm looking forward to my coffee.
Yeah, I know. plastic wheels, 110 kilograms. It's not likely to end well, is it? So I got the chunky ones, a bit more material, hopefully. Always go wide on that corner.
Why?
You missed the bumpy stuff.
Oh, okay. Yes, sir. I was just concentrating on spinning properly, using the whole of the... Makes a big difference to your speed, using the whole circuit, whole ellipse. I don't know, what's it called?
Yeah, no sunrise this morning. Too much cloud. And of course, still being September, we'd have to get up a little bit earlier than this, I think, to catch it properly. We were hoping we might get it at Hengistbury Head, but yeah, with the cloud, it wasn't worth waiting around there and getting cold. So we thought we'd just push on a bit further.
We're lucky where we live.
I'm lucky where we live because Julie lives there too.
It's our anniversary coming up.
Yeah, she's had to put up with this rubbish for 28 years.
I've just been playing with my new button.
The remote button for Julie's light. Now, from what I can tell, you can turn it on from the button, and then you have all the modes, so the power up and down for different brightnesses, and you can also hold it down and it will go to strobe and back again. But I don't think you can turn it off from the button, but it's good that you can turn it on. I think that's the main thing. Oh dear. Yes, Julie's energy balls have been somewhat mashed.
Lemon flapjack.
Oh yeah.
From Starbucks.
Oh well, it's always a bit of roulette when it comes to the food and the well, the coffee especially, because I made the coffee this morning and one has sugar in and one doesn't. And it was early in the morning. I kind of get confused sometimes, so you don't always necessarily end up with the right one on the right bike. So I always try and get mine open first to make sure, so I don't get too much grief, you know. Ha 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 ha, have I got my glasses, she says.
Oh, we're going to take the slightly more direct route home. This is not a challenge, we're not looking for 25 miles. Just wanted to start the week off right, if you know what I mean. Get the energy going early.
What's the matter with you?
Nothing. Nothing.
I'll pinch your bottom.
Okay, whatever it is that's the matter with me, I'll carry on doing.
Oh yeah, we cut the corner.
Don't let us down. They're going to let us down, aren't they?
Come on, lights. Come on. Come on, the others have turned red. Yes. Mike's pulling me along with his aero wheels.
Ah, bin juice. That's where the smell's coming from. That's not pleasant.
Well, it was very nice to do a morning ride, even though we didn't see a sunrise. It's a good start. Good way. Engage brain before starting mouth. It's a good way to start the week.
I think.
Well, it's not a circuit, it's not a cycle, it's a stroke. There you go.
Yes, this weekend I helped out a friend who has a marquee company, and probably 2 years ago when I used to help out, I didn't really feel it, and I quite enjoyed that feeling at the end of the day of aching all over and going to bed, waking up ready to go again the next morning. But yeah, after 2 years of not doing anything but sit on my bum and cycling, it didn't go well. I mean, I managed, I did all the jobs needed doing, but I tweaked the calf muscle, and there was definitely a tear in my right elbow on the inside. So not a muscle, but I heard it, you know. And even though everything's aching, those particular bits aren't required that much for cycling, so I wouldn't want to get out of the saddle and sprint, but I'm managing.
If you've watched this far into the video, thank you for watching. Click that like button, and we'll see you on the next one.